April remains undefeated as the best month of the year for League of Legends skins because just look at Surprise Party Vex. It's a joke skin in the obvious way that Vex is League of Legends' dourest little emo teenager, so haha, what if she was a Foonie clown? But it goes a little bit further than that by adding the lore complication that the reason Vex is a clown is because she's found out that a lot of people are made scared and miserable by clowns, and she is seizing the opportunity to ruin birthdays. And look, obviously who cares about the lore on a joke skin, but it's still a solid move because it justifies Vex keeping her dour, bored, eye-rolling base animations, it adds context to her color choices, and while it's certainly not canon, it is fun to have a little extemporaneous what-if exercise with her character like that. She is a Yordle, and this is honestly not an implausible thing to happen in Bandle City. Outside of that, the costume is also just solid on the fundamentals. It uses strong contrast and color values to manage its high level of detail, and it manages to look colorful, bright pink, lilac, purple, blue, black, white, without ever actually tipping over into looking cheerful, and there's good asymmetry adding interest to her outfit here. I love the little detail of all the cards that she can't be bothered to keep up her sleeve, for example. And of course, there's also Shadow. Now, mostly being a flat texture, Shadow is rarely the very interesting part of any Vex skin, but here, the artists are giving him a nicely rounded balloon paint job and clown nose, fitting him perfectly into the theme, and going so far as to have Vex pop him with a needle for the recall, once again fitting the downer clown party pooper idea. If I have a critique, it's that, well, on the other hand, if Vex is being her usual lazy, tired self, it is a little bit off that her costume is so high effort, and if she's trying to scare people with creepy clown antics, then she really doesn't look scary enough for that. For a scary clown, I would expect more distorted makeup and f***ed up ragged costume, or at least a big scary red grin on her face, and for a lazy clown, I would expect a little bit more cheap Spirit Halloween vibes, or closet cosplay jankiness, rather than a perfectly tied bow and immaculately composed outfit. Now, don't get me wrong, this is a gorgeous and well-composed skin, and the concept absolutely works. It's just one of those cases where being really close to perfection magnifies the subjective impact of small and otherwise minor flaws.